bottom off. I remove the stem. I take my paring knife. I go around the side like this. Of course, you guys all probably figured out by now how much I hate a dirty cutting board. And then you just pop out the seeds. Oops. Right, so then all of a sudden, so now this is all nice and clean. So then for here, if we're doing a, peppers are one of the only things that I recommend not flattening. The waxy skin of the pepper, even if your French knife is nice and sharp, it can really bounce back on you. So I do a lot of teen class, a lot of kids classes, and how I tell them to hold their hands is if you do like an okay sign like this, and then you bring your fingers down, right? Because the fingers that you will cut are going to be your pointer finger and your thumb. So if you remember to protect those, you're well on your way. So okay, and then you have it down like this. So my fingers are protected, and then what's gonna happen is I hit my knuckles, right? And the knuckles are going to guide it. I've been chopping for a while, so I have a good connection between my head and my brain and my hand. So they work really well together. It is a connection that you have to sort of work towards. So then I have a nice, so this would be called matchsticks or batons. And then so if I was making those vegetable pizzas, I would want a dice. So then I would have my batons here. I would have my knife like this. I would have my fingers protected. And this is where the shape of the French knife is really gonna come in handy. So you're gonna keep the point of the knife on the cutting board, and then you're gonna rock it. It kind of comes from your shoulder, just like that. And then we're gonna have our nice sprinkle of peppers onto our pizza.
You just move the food towards the knife, like you're not moving.
Yeah, so your thumb is like moving it.
Yeah.
I mean, you do really have to practice.
Okay.
And then what you can do is you can kind of hold your stuff together and then just rock it. Also, what's helpful is standing nice and square in front of the cutting board. So you're gonna notice that I'm kind of like square in front of it. I also have something underneath my cutting board to keep it safe. I always use towels, but we do so much laundry here, it's not a thing. If you have you can just go to the dollar store and get the those non-sticky things, and you could just keep those, just make sure they're kept nice and clean for underneath your cutting board. So something like that is pretty important.
We also often just use a paper towel, wet a paper towel, and put it underneath too, and that'll stop it from racking, slipping around.
So anyways, I could probably stop. Anyway.